We have a potential development that could complicate an already massive effort to vaccinate as many Americans as possible. The CEOs of Pfizer and Moderna indicating that a third booster shot of the coronavirus vaccine is likely necessary.
It comes as a little more than 60% of U.S. adults now have at least one dose. News Nation correspondent Janelle Fort live in Atlanta tonight with details on if and when that third shot may be recommended. Big news for millions of folks. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Rob and Marnie. The concern now as more and more Americans get vaccinated is how long will that protection last? There's a big question mark on whether fully vaccinated people will need booster shots. But the pharmaceutical companies who have developed these vaccines say that they're anticipating that the answer is yes. So far, the vaccines have proven to be extremely good at keeping people from getting sick, even if they do become infected. But there's speculation that due to the various variants of the virus, an annual shot may be needed, similar to what we see with the flu. Infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci agreed. Still, some scientists are warning it's important to consider the business goals of these vaccine developers when we look at this, too. They say right now there's no evidence that the COVID-19 vaccine's protection against the deadly virus is fading.
I really would like to know what they're basing that evidence on, based on the science I've seen so far.
It's a little bit preliminary because we are right now in the middle of this trial. So the data that I see coming, they are supporting the notion that likely there will be a need for a booster somewhere between 8 and 12 months. But that remains to be seen. And I believe in 1 to 2 months we will have enough data to speak about it with much higher scientific certainty.
Now, there's still a lot of unknowns to be sorted out about whether or not more shots are needed. It's unclear if the booster would be an identical shot or a modified one. And then there's figuring out how long after being vaccinated would you need one of these booster shots.